Hi, I'm Torri Yates-Orr, and I have been a patient of Dr. Biesman's for years now. He is probably my most trusted doctor. I came to him because I deal with hyperpigmentation, and we always want to look our best. So from laser to Botox, he has been there every step of the way. He's someone I trust with my appearance, which is really important. I know that I can go to him and he's going to recommend what's best and no more. He's never someone who is going to go over the top. He's someone I trust with my appearance, and that's important. Wholeheartedly, and he's someone who I can always go to for advice on looking my best. When Dr. Biesman suggested the ultra clear laser, I had a lot of questions, and he made a point to go over every question that I had. Especially as a woman of color, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, I have very dark circles, and he took a very measured approach with the ultra clear laser to make sure that my experience was one where I could see the progress over time. And it's completely changed how I go out in the world. I wear so much less makeup. I've become one of those women who wears concealer from time to time, just because I've seen such a difference in my skin from the ultra clear, and I'm so thankful that he suggested it.
To have a solution, which is an energy-based device that quickly and easily, with minimal risk, can treat darker skin types for hyperpigmentation is a really big deal from our standpoint.
Yeah.
So the reason I hadn't ever suggested something previously is because I didn't feel like we had solutions that were safe and effective enough that I felt like it was worth it for you. But more recently with Ultra Clearance, which I've been working with now for actually coming up on 2 years, I felt more comfortable at least talking about
Yeah.
that. So tell me your experience with that.
I mean, I think with you know my skin, you've known me for how many years. And so I was kind of always hesitant about laser, but when you brought it up and you brought up ultra clear, I knew, I'm like, okay, this is actually gonna work on my skin, because there is a lot of lasers that don't work on pigmented skin. And so my entire experience was really wonderful. There was minimal pain, and I noticed a difference after the first treatment. And then I think the last treatment we did, I have really dark under eye circles, and I'd made peace with the fact that they were hereditary and they would never go away. But I've noticed such a difference in my under eye circles from the ultra clear.
Interesting. So you're not the only person who has said that under eye circles can actually have multiple different causes, and sometimes it takes multiple different approaches to treat them. But that's been another super hard problem to treat. And I've been really happy with the results we've had.
My experience with Dr. Biesman compared to other providers is night and day. I think a lot of times other providers have tried to make me look different. For example, my freckles. I have a lot of freckles and they're hereditary and they remind me of the women in my family. And so many other providers immediately were like, we can remove them. Dr. Biesman is someone who wants to amplify how you already look, and he loves my freckles. And so even from the laser, he made a point to protect what's important to me. And I think that's really important. I also think that Dr. Biesman has made a really conscious effort to understand everyone's skin. My skin is very different than the next person's. And he has always been someone who is giving that individualized attention, that individualized time to make you feel comfortable in his presence. If I could give advice to my younger self about aging, it would be, don't be scared of it. Aging is a privilege. It's fun. You get to grow into who you are. And then if you have doctors like Dr. Biesman, you can look your best while doing it.